Hi everyone, and welcome to your Platterful tutorial. If you're new here, go ahead and click that link in the top right corner and you can find out a little bit more about us. Okay, let's get started. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is actually take our prosciutto and we're gonna put it in the freezer. We wanna freeze it for about 10 to 15 minutes, just so that it's a little harder and a little bit easier to work with. Up first, we're gonna use our brie to create this holiday themed brie cutout. So go ahead and take your brie and your cookie cutter that came in your kit. You should have gotten a fall themed cookie cutter. Some are small, some are large. You can do a couple of different designs with these, but go ahead and get that out and get your brie out of the wrapper. Here are a few of the fall themed cookie cutters. As you can see, some are large, some are a little bit smaller. If you did receive a smaller one, you could actually do 2, maybe 3 of the cutouts on your brie top. For this, we are also going to use our blackberry spice and sage jam, so have that close and ready as well. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna slice our brie. So you're gonna go about 1/4 of an inch in from the top of the brie round, and you're just going to slice that down. We will then use the cookie cutter to cut the shape out of that top part of the brie. Place the cookie cutter firmly into the top of the brie. You can either do this in the center or do a couple of different placements if you have one of the smaller cutouts, and we are just going to firmly press those in. Be sure to save that shape because they do look really cute on the board. So you'll see that I have a turkey here, and I'm going to place the turkey on my board as well. Okay, now we're going to take our jam and spread that around on the larger portion of the brie that doesn't have the cutout. And then you'll be able to just place the top part of the brie that does have the cutout directly on top to have it show through. It creates this really nice shape with the dark blackberry jam that we have. Up next, we're gonna work with our cherry wood smoked cheddar, so go ahead and take that out of the wrapper. The slicing for this one is super easy. We are going to cut the square in half, and then we are just going to slice it in about 1/4 of an inch slices all the way down. This gives us a lot of pieces to do a lot of different things on our board for placement. The first placement I'm going to do is just going to be laying the pieces on top of each other in kind of this accordion style. The second type of placement I'm going to do is just stacking them in this cute little pyramid type shape. Lastly, for our large kits, we have our cranberry cinnamon mini goat cheese log. This is going to be super simple. We are just going to take it out of the wrapper and allow people to scoop it in the log. Because we have our prosciutto chilling in the freezer, we're actually going to do things a little differently and start with our large meat. So for this, we have a chorizo chub. So go ahead and take it out of the wrapper. It does come in a plastic wrapper, and then it also has the wrapping casing on the outside. So go ahead and take that off as well. I like to take off the tip, cut off the tip of the chub, and then it helps me get under the casing a little bit to be able to remove it. For slicing this one, really simple. We are just going to slice into about 1/4 of an inch slices all the way up the chub. And then for placement, we are going to lay them over the top of each other like you see me do in the video. And then I'll also do a little pile in some placements. Okay, go ahead and grab your chilled prosciutto out of the freezer, and we are going to create some prosciutto ribbons. Okay, take one slice of prosciutto, lay it out with the fat part at the top. We then will take the slice of prosciutto, fold it up about 3/4 of the way, not fully overlapping, like you'll see me do in the video, and then you're going to accordion style fold it back and forth, and then it's going to create this really pretty ribbon visual. Okay, we are just going to repeat that with the remaining slices of prosciutto. Okay, now we have our board build for our standard board, and then we also will have our board build for our large kit. So if you got the large kit, go ahead and scroll forward about 1.5 minutes.